Happy Tuesday, my beautiful ladies, my beautiful people. Anyone who's watching this, thank you for following along and listening right now. I wanted to share this video because I wanted to do a little more explanation when it comes to participating in my project and sharing your story, especially if you're sharing your story. I'm always open to collaborating, partnering with women-based businesses or products or services. Anything that a woman can do, I am open to ideas, right? However, when it comes to participating as a woman trauma survivor who's willing to share their story, I often get asked the same questions, and I felt like there's no better way of me explaining than just creating a video. And so what I usually tell my people who are looking to share is it's pretty simple, right? The list is pretty simple, but I'm going to get into details. So it's a story of your choosing, any story that you feel compelled to share and ready to share. It shouldn't feel forced. It shouldn't feel like you're doubting yourself, because that means you're not ready, and it's okay. You know, we're not meant to always share everything. So this is about just you feeling ready to share your story when you are comfortable doing it. So pick a story that you know you can write about, because this is also supposed to serve as a healing exercise. We are often told to journal, and I feel like this is a good, healthy way to write our stories out, because one thing is to tell people, one thing is to read about other people's stories, and one thing is to actually write and read your own, right? And I feel like that helps with the healing process, because we're not only just speaking, we're also writing it out in paper and releasing, which is part of the healing process. So pick a story that you feel comfortable sharing. I don't like asking for a minimum amount of words, because our stories can go on forever and ever and ever. However, I do like to let you know that I may edit some in a form where I shorten the story. I'm still trying to find a way on how I am gonna be able to share stories fully without cutting anything off. So yeah, so that's one. Pick your story, however you like it, whatever you want to talk about. Number two is a photo of yourself. So with this, it gets a little tricky. Not really, but it does once I say what I mean. And that is, pick a photo of yourself smiling. However, I don't just want any photo of you smiling. I want a photo of a time that you were smiling. However, in that specific timeline, that specific moment that the picture was taken, you were going through something. Because what I want to get through to the audience is that it's not only important to listen to someone's story, read someone's story, find out about someone's story, but it's also it's good to put a good face to it. Because a big part of my mission, or the reason why this project started, was behind a question that says, what's behind your smile, right? Many times we go through photographs of ourselves, of people that we love, whoever, right? And we automatically assume that they're living the best life just because of that one picture, or we automatically just go towards appearances and, oh, she's pretty, she's that, but we don't really go deep. We don't go and ask, what's behind that smile? What made them smile? Why are they smiling today? Have they gone through anything? And if so, why are they still choosing to smile, right? You want to get more in depth. Like when, for example, when you go to an art museum and you see artwork, right? Everyone has a different interpretation, but the way I see it is, I like to dive deep and go in, like, what made them do this painting? What made them, how were they feeling when they were going through this painting? What made them choose this painting? Why? What's the reason for it? The big why, right? And so it's the same thing with photos. Pick a photo of a time that you were smiling, but deep down you were going through it. You were going through shit, and the best thing you could do was still smile, right? And then third, because I am doing this all alone, and I'm kind of doing this a little bit old school, I just want like a photo of you with your signature, not necessarily a signature, or just initials, just pretty much a note saying that you give me permission to share your story across platforms. Right now, I only have Instagram and I only have YouTube. However, hopefully by the end of the year, I will have, or sooner, I will have a website where I will be showcasing more of the stories in detail, right? And so that's why I asked for permission, that it's okay. And then fourth, I appreciate whether it is a quote, a verse, a few words, anything of encouragement that you wish to tell on to the next woman or the woman who ends up coming across your story. What do you wish them to know? What is an uplifting phrase or quote or saying or anything from your heart that you wish someone had told you as a woman at that moment in your life, right? And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to explain a little more because it does get a little difficult writing it out all the time, and I'm sure I'm gonna still be doing that, but at least I have a video for you to be guided, right? Other than that, I'm always looking for people to share their story every month. Ideally, I would want to have a story each week. So for example, there's typically, in most months, there's typically 4 weeks in a month. And so I would want to showcase a story each week to give them that space to, you know, to hopefully inspire and uplift other women who have lived through similar means as they have. And that's about it. If you have any questions, please do not feel intimidated to reach out. I am one of the most introverted persons of all time, so trust me, if you feel weird about it, I am not gonna ignore you or push you off. I will tell you what I can offer, what I cannot offer, and at the end of the day, this project is just about helping one another out. This platform right now is mostly just allowing us to give us the freedom in a space that is non-judgmental, in a space that we're just here uplifting each other, where we can just voice what we've been through and be reminded that we're not alone and that we have so much good coming towards us. I love you guys. Stay warm. Peace.